Hi, I'm Kim. I'm with everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
Hello, folks. True is Thanksgiving.
Hi, this is Josh of the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast. And from everyone here at SandiCare LLC, we hope you have the best yet happiest Thanksgiving the world could ever offer. From the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade into the food pumpkin pie. Yeah.
SandiCare LLC proudly presents the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast.
Hi, and welcome to the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast. My name is Sue, and let me introduce you to the rest of the SandiCare Breakfast Club.
Hi, I'm Molly.
Hi, I'm Heather.
Hello, I'm Angelica.
Hello, I'm Dara.
Hi, I'm Kim.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hey, I'm Norman.
Hi, my name's Ashley.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Hello, folks. True.
This is Marion from Cuckoo Rider. And introducing Ramon working the SandiCare soundboard.
Hello, everybody.
On this episode, we will be interviewing a very special guest, filmmaker Brooklyn Demme. So stay tuned.
And before you leave the house, don't forget the news that you call the morning toast.
Are you hungry for the headline? The Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast will serve you your morning toast.
Hi, I'm Heather.
Hi, I'm Susanna.
Hi, I'm Josh, and this is your morning toast. According from NationalDayCalendar.com, the day before gathering around the turkey, gather around the nearest jukebox to celebrate National Jukebox Day. As Americans flock to their hometowns for Thanksgiving, many will head out to neighborhood bars and restaurants. They will catch up with friends and family and celebrate by playing great songs on their local jukebox. Speaking of songs, SandiCare Breakfast Club, what can be your favorite song to discover on your jukebox?
My favorite is Drake, The Temptations. I love smooth jazz. And that's about it.
My favorite songs are the Beach Boys, New Kids on the Block, and Janet Jackson.
I like the Backstreet Boys, and I like Shania Twain. I would play BTS and...
Amen.
That's her Korean pop.
and Tomorrow X Together.
Hey, Diamond.
Hi.
What songs you will have on your jukebox? Would you have Bruno Mars?
Dara.
Just Diamond? What about Bruno Mars? You want to have Bruno Mars?
Yes.
Rihanna?
Aye.
What else?
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson?
Yes.
Beyonce?
Today.
Yep. Would you have Beyonce on your jukebox?
Papa.
Yeah, on your jukebox.
Papa.
Okay.
Go Grease. Hairspray.
Hairspray, yeah.
Selma Boutique.
Sound of Music.
Toy Story. It's the light.
Like
My favorite song is Doug's Stone, the country singer, and Grandma got run over by a reindeer, and walking around the Christmas tree, and Frosty the Snowman, and Santa Claus come to town.
Wait a minute. So you have all those Christmas songs on your jukebox all year round?
Country.
So you'll be singing those Christmas songs in the summertime too?
Yes. Country I would sing.
What about the Christmas songs on your jukebox? Will you be singing Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer in the summertime too?
Yes.
I like sing. I like Christian song.
Mm-hmm.
I like Western, Disney, and other things.
Well, if I had to pick one specific song on my jukebox, it would have to be Jump by Van Halen.
If I have a jukebox, maybe the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s, like the guy said, put your head on my shoulder, or who's someone on the phone, he have to go, Jim Reeves, and all like the 50s and things like that, Peggy Lee. I like all the 50s and the 40s. That's why I put them all in my jukebox, all the 50s and the 40s, more likely that.
Today is National Cashew Day. A favorite snacking and party nut is recognized each year on November 23rd during National Cashew Day. The cashew nut is a seed harvest from the cashew tree. The tree originated in northeastern Brazil. However, it is now widely grown in tropical climates for its cashew apples and nuts.
Today is National Espresso Day. Espresso is a coffee brewing method of Italian origin. Espresso is an Italian meaning quick in time. SandiCare Breakfast Club. Have you tasted espresso?
Yes, I tried their mocha, but I never tried their espresso, and I would love to try it one day.
I never tried espresso, but I want to try it.
Espresso, milk and cream, caramel, little chocolate.
Yes, I tried one last year for Thanksgiving with pumpkin pie mote. It was very good. You don't add sugar. It tastes straight on. It's really sweet. It keep you awake.
I have with caramel and whipped cream. It was pretty good. At McDonald's, it was hot. We are also celebrating National Eat a Cranberry Day and Taiwan On Day.
And that is your morning toast. On to our first topic, where we interview filmmaker Brooklyn Demme. But first, a brief coffee break.
Happy Thanksgiving. This is Ashley.
Jennifer, happy Thanksgiving. All.
This is Molly. Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble.
Hi, my name is Heather, and you listen to SandiCare Radio.
Hi, this is Josh, or should I say Ringmaster Josh. Not only can you hear my voice on the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast, but you can also listen for me on my new podcast, Storybook Singing Circus, the podcast. For kids ages 2 through 8, Storybook Singing Circus, the podcast, is the perfect place for storytelling and songs to sing. With the help of some friends from Cartoon Network's The Amazing World of Gumball, Disney Pixar's Cars, and PBS Kids' Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, plus more. Storybook Singing Circus is available now on Spotify, while the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast is now available everywhere there is podcasting. Thanks for listening.
Hola, this is Sue. The Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast is now free on iHeartRadio. Bump, bump.
Hi, this is Angelica. Tweet us at SandiCare LLC, and we will read your tweets on the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. You are listening to the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast.
Today, we have a very special guest. He's an actor and filmmaker who acted in films like Rick and the Flash and Rachel Getting Married. He also produced the documentary Guardians of the Flame and the short film Protection, Not Protest, The People of Standing Rock. He also has an Academy Award-winning directing father, Jonathan Demme, who directed the films Silence of the Lambs, Philadelphia, and The Manchurian Candidate, just to name a few. We're excited to hear about his upcoming projects. Live from the SandiCare Studios hotline, give a warm welcome for Brooklyn Demme!
Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for having me on. Pleasure to be with you today.
Hi, Brooklyn. My name's Angelica. How are you?
Hi, Angelica. I'm doing well today. How are you?
Good. I have a question for you. Brooklyn, it seems that you have a very adventurous career at such a very young age. How did you get started?
It's a great question, Angelica. Thanks. Really just from working with my dad, Jonathan, who was a documentarian. And he brought me around. The first project was in New Orleans with people who survived the floods of Hurricane Katrina and who stayed home. And basically, I was probably 16, and he on documentaries was very much just about relationships and honoring humanity. So he used just a regular handy cam from Best Buy, and so I learned like that with him. And later in life it came back up, but yeah, it was always very relationship based.
Wow.
Hi, this is Molly, Brooklyn. Hello.
Hi, Molly. Hey.
Of all the projects you have been involved in, what has been your favorite?
Honestly, Molly, I feel like whenever I am in one, that's my favorite, Right now, I'm working on one called The River That Flows Both Ways. And the title comes from the Native American Munsee Lenape name for the Hudson River before, there were settlers or colonists here, and before there was a name for it with the Hudson River. And it's so nice how it's unfolding, and it's working with a couple different people. And I think I say that because it's what I'm working on right now, and I couldn't say I like another project more than it.
Hi, Brooklyn. My name is Sue.
Hi, Sue.
I got a question for you. What project are you presently working on, and when do you expect it to be completed?
Awesome, Sue. Thanks. Yeah, so, it's the River That Flows Both Ways started out as a smaller project, just with, it started with a request for help from a community in the Amazon who needs a clean water filtration system so that the kids can grow up healthy. And basically now it's opened up a whole different part of it. And there's it's in partnership with the Lenape community where I live in New York. And basically I thought the film was done, but I think it's continuing to go. I think we want to basically use it to help attract support from people to build the water system in the Amazon. So it's still rolling, and we'll see where it goes.
Hi, Brooklyn. This is Marion.
Hi, Marion. How are you?
Fine. What can you tell us about your very own creative process?
Thanks, Marianne. It's really just about for me, honoring relationships, and if there's someone who I know who wants or would benefit from collaborating on a documentary film, someone who needs to get their story out, then, I like to kind of just get to know them and the reason why, they need to get a message out and kind of taking it from there. But definitely just a relationship-based thing. And my goal with the video camera is to directly serve the goals of the people I'm collaborating with.
Hi, Brooklyn. This is Ashley.
Hey, Ashley, how's it going?
Good. How do you go about finding people to work with you on your projects?
Well, Ashley, it has been very organic so far in the projects I've had the chance to work on. As far as like in front of the camera collaborators, meaning the people who we see on the screen once the film is done, that stuff just happens super organically, based on the people that I meet and, where life takes us. And as far as behind the camera, for the most part, I usually work solo. However, there's another project I'm working on right now called Legends of Nyack, which, honors the less well-known, certainly under-celebrated African-American history, mainly of the 1970s in the town which I grew up in and which I live in now, called Nyack. But my colleague in that project, my dear friend, is also named Ashley Dawson. So that's a funny coincidence.
Brooklyn, my name is the other Ashley.
Hey there, Ashley.
Is there any particular time in history that you would like to do a film or a documentary on?
Yeah, thanks for your question, Ashley.
You're welcome.
Yeah, right now the film with the other Ashley Dawson and Nyack, the film that we're working on is really, I think, a film about a period of time. And I got a little bit into it in last question, but I guess to say a little more, it is about this town, Nyack, is, I guess, regarded as a sort of a diverse and peaceful place. A lot of people live in a pretty close area, and it's still segregated, like I guess most everywhere else in the U.S. But still a more diversity than is enjoyed in most places, even down to language spoken. And basically, we discovered that was not just by accident, but that was came to be in part because of the work and sacrifices made by basically various local African American residents who put in a lot of work in the early 70s. It wasn't affiliated with the Black Panther Party, but it was that era. And, to outsiders, it looks like Black Panther stuff. But, this is a period of local history that, we're looking forward to learning more about through oral histories with people who remember it. I think even more broadly, Ashley, I'm a big advocate of local history, so I'm interested in all of the small stories in every town.
Brooklyn. Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Do you have siblings? Are they in the same business as you?
Yeah. Thank you. 2 siblings. Yeah. Older sister is named Ramona, and she's a public school teacher, and I think she wouldn't really, school teaching is different than filmmaking for sure. And I see I just think it's kind of a related field of work. You know, it's working with it's working to support people with ideas. You know, it's coming from a place of love. Yeah, she's not involved in film, but you know, definitely my sister, who I regard highly in another field that feels pretty close by, because film is about education too. And then my little sibling, Joe's, is in the film industry, whereas I'm in the documentary side of things. Joe's is in the fiction film side of things. So, you know, in the process of making the sort of films you'd see at a theater.
Hi, Brooklyn. My name is Heather.
Hey, Heather.
Brooklyn, what about your mom? Does she work with you?
That's such a nice question, Heather. Thanks for asking. My mother is an artist, visual artist, and also an educator, and doesn't work in film, but is very, very supportive of it, and definitely, you know, in my corner for sure, as far as, you know, this work goes with other people. You know, it's, I guess the goal for me and for us is bringing people together with film. And my mom's very much supportive of that.
Hi, Brooklyn. My name's Seth.
Hey, Seth.
Do you have any pets?
Seth, I do not have any pets at the moment. However, I do have pets in the family. My mom has a pet named a poodle named Millie, who's a really, really sweet poodle, standard poodle, pretty large, and very much a sweetheart. And my sister Ramona has also a poodle, black standard, named Frankie. And little sibling Joe's has a smaller dog named Judy, who's a bit of a barker and a sweetheart still. So we're definitely a dog family.
My sister and I got a dog. Her name is Sugar. She's a little Bouchon. And my sister got 2 little Yorkies, and one named Sailor Rose and Chloe. And they're so
Sailor Rose and
beautiful.
Chloe.
Oh,
that
I
sounds
love them.
sweet.
And
Yeah.
and Sailor Rose is so tiny you could take her everywhere. And
Yeah.
and Sugar is so beautiful. She's so sweet.
Oh, she sounds sweet. Sailor Rose, huh?
Yeah, and Chloe is so nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice names.
And Sugar is so sweet. I love her. She's waiting for me coming home, and she don't like me to leave to go to SandiCare.
I hear you. I can hear the love in your voice. I'd love to meet them. They sound sweet.
Hey, Brooklyn, this is Angelica again.
Hey, Angelica.
I also have a dog, too. We got him back in April. His name is Midnight, and he's a standard poodle. And he's already big.
All right. What color?
He's black. He has gray coming in. And then we have a second dog. He's a German Shepherd. We think that he's a wolf because he's going to be giant. He's not done growing yet.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Wow. What a team. Midnight, huh? That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for your time. We're going to go.
Yeah, thank you. It's so nice to meet you and everyone here.
Hi, Brooklyn. My name is Josh.
Hey, Josh. How's it going today?
Good, thanks. Very excited, by the way. And as a creator of documentaries, how do you come up with ideas for them?
Yeah, you know, Josh, really kind of just, it has been a very organic process of just working with people and honoring relationships, you know, and it's been a really nice process to learn as I go how to help, you know, carry it well, stories of people, because it's a very, you know, it's a special thing when someone trusts you with their story. So so far it's really just been a pretty organic process of you know, meeting people. I work a lot with the Ramapo Lenape First People near where I live, and a number of projects have, you know, the opportunity for other projects have grown organically from those relationships. So kind of it seems like one thing leads to another.
I have a second question for you. What is the most difficult thing you have to deal with when it comes to acting and producing?
Yeah, as far as acting goes, I don't really think of myself as an actor. It's not something that I really do. My dad would, bring me into films he was making, and that was awesome. I got to, be an actor there, but it's not a part of my life. So, I think of that as like nice memories, but not as a part of my life, really, as it continues. Producing, I think maybe like the hardest part of it, maybe letting projects come together, because I feel it's important to not rush it, to be present for opportunities without rushing them, and just kind of like being present as things unfold. And yeah, I think maybe patience is the word I'm looking for there. But yeah, I think it's really just a process of being present for it and letting things line up.
What performer would you most like to work with?
Hayden Gilbert, my dear friend, and he's the person who I got to meet you all here today through my friendship with. He's an amazing guitarist, and we've collaborated as musicians and are also, in collaboration for a soundtrack of films too, for his guitar music. So that's definitely like a collaboration relationship that I'm thankful for, and which I'm, really happy to see continue to grow.
Hayden Gilbert is Mrs. Gilbert's son. Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yes.
Gilbert.
Yes, that's
What's his first name again?
Hayden Gilbert.
And what movie he done?
He's got his own rock group. You can listen to their music on Spotify and all that good stuff.
Hayden Gilbert and the Ruckus, and he's a phenomenal actor as well. He doesn't, I think, practice it now in his life, but he's a really serious, really talented actor as well, who I had the pleasure of seeing in college perform. But yeah, the group that he and I were in together, we had a lot of fun with that, So he plays guitar, he sings, and yeah, Hayden Gilbert and the Ruckus, they're still in action.
Oh, amazing.
Hello, Brooklyn. This is Ramon working the SandiCare soundboard. How are you?
Hey, Ramon. Doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. I watched some of your work on YouTube. It seems to showcase varied issues and give voice to the voiceless. How do you go about selecting locations for your work?
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on today, Ramon. It's nice to meet you.
No problem.
Generally, location follows person. So whoever I have the opportunity to work with generally will either invite me to where they are, or we'll discuss it together and, think about what sort of location helps viewers to connect with the point of the story and why we are there together today.
Okay, I have another question for you, Brooklyn. Do you have any inspirational words for those that may desire to do what you do?
Absolutely. Excellent question. Sue, really the thing, I'm in the process of growing an organization right now, and film is the center of it, but really it's at the intersection of film, community, and education. And, an important part of that, I guess, to slow down for a minute, actually, film, education, community, because all of those three different things can line up in different ways for different reasons. For instance, we can show film, we can look at film together as a community and learn from it. We as a community can also learn how to make films and then share it. So, this aspect of community engagement and learning through the process is a big part of what brings me to the table with it. And, you know, that is all to say, I heard growing up with my dad, I heard him say very frequently to aspiring filmmakers, because he was, you know, very, very friendly and always eager to connect with people and aspiring filmmakers in particular, I guess. They would ask about if he went to film school and etc. You know, what could they do to make a film? He didn't go to film school. Nothing wrong with film school, but he didn't go. And, you know, would basically always just, his one-liner of advice to aspiring filmmakers was, all you need is a camera and a story to tell. And particularly in this day and age when we all have iPhones, or, you know, a lot of us have good cameras on cell phones, it's possible now. You know, when I was a kid, the quality of picture that he was using to shoot documentaries wasn't as high as the camera on an iPhone today. So this is all to say, we really have the tools, you know, and for anybody interested in making a documentary film, I very, very strongly encourage everyone to just open up the process. And it, you know, it's intimidating, but it's also just, it can be very simple, you know, just picking up the phone, clicking record, holding it with love, seeing where it goes. That's the school I was raised in.
And Brooklyn, one last question before we wrap everything up.
Yeah.
In every episode before Thanksgiving, we take time to recognize everything we are thankful or grateful for. Brooklyn, what are you thankful or grateful for?
Yeah, thank you, Josh. You know, I'm thankful for so much in my life. And, you know, with this chance I'm thankful to you all for this chance to talk about something near and dear to my heart. And, you know, very thankful for my dad for teaching me these things and for bringing me around. So yeah, very thankful to my dad.
All right, Brooklyn, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to let us interview you. Can you tell the listeners out there your social media so they can follow you on your upcoming projects?
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much for having me on here today. It's a pleasure to connect with everyone. Some of my videos, some are in progress, but are viewable at vimeo.com. That's vimeo.com/truth2power. 2, that is number 2. So vimeo.com/truth2power. That's truth2power number 2. And yeah, you know, that's the social media, Ramon. And thank you very much for having me on today.
All right.
The Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast will be back after this coffee break.
Hi, everybody. This is Brooklyn Demme from Truth to Power, and you are listening to SandiCare Radio.
This is Sue, and happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! This is Angelica.
My name's Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, my name is Ashley. The Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast is available on TuneIn and Alexa. All you have to say is, "Hey Alexa, I want to listen to Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast."
Playing the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast.
Hi, this is Jennifer. Like us on Facebook at SandiCare LLC.
Hi, this is Molly. The Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast is available free on iTunes on the Apple Podcast app.
This is the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast.
Faithfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of faithfulness. Faithfulness may consist merely of words. Gratitude is shown in acts. Henry Frederick Emile. Every year, around Thanksgiving, we recognize and celebrate those we are thankful for. SandiCare Breakfast Club. Who are you thankful/grateful for?
I am thankful for my providers, Olivia and Jana, my sister, my mom, my grandma, my cousin Rosie, all my friends here at SandiCare, and my roommates, Paula and Shelley.
I'm thankful for my family, my friends, my pets, staff at home, the SandiCare staff, having sports, a warm place to stay, and food to eat.
I am grateful to have friends, staff, and boss, my sister, puppies, auntie, and uncle. I'm grateful to be alive. I am thankful to wake up, to come to work, and home.
What I'm thankful for is my mom, dad, brothers Kenneth and Charles, cats Shavik and Button, Silver, Sonic, Shadow, my friends, Ramon, my staff, my books, family, and games.
For mommy, Ava, baby, Titi, Fever, Titi, Fever, baby, daddy.
Faithful. Mom. Karen. Dad. Friday. Mommy. Moan. For cats. Good girl, Gobby. Oh, thank you.
I'm thankful for my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother Chris, my cousin Austin and Benjamin, all my friends at SandiCare.
I'm thankful for my family and my mom and my dad, Rick, Shadon, Ryan, and my sister Shannon, and Yum, Ahapa, and my mom, Russia Yum, Teku, Ahapa, Apapa.
I am thankful. San and Allison Cray and Mary, Martha, Daddy, and Grandma, dead in heaven. Connie, Melo, and Grandma, Delville, SandiCare, all new friend, Regina, and old friends, neighbor.
I am thankful for my staff at my house, and Angie at SandiCare, and Ramon, Mrs. G, Mrs. M, and Miss L, and my friends Ashley, Shelly, Dr. Mishney, Dr. Stokes, my aunts, uncle, cousin, grandma, Angie, Molly, grandpa, my brother and my sister-in-law, my brother, niece, and my sister-in-law, and my teachers.
I'm thankful for my family and my friend and my health and my dog. All my friends at SandiCare and the staff like Ramon and Mrs. Gilbert. And that's why I thank you for. And to be my friend to me, I hope they have a nice Thanksgiving, the staff and my friend. They'll hope to have all good Thanksgiving with their family and their friend too. And I hope they have a very good Thanksgiving. Everyone here at SandiCare.
Wow, thanks, Marion.
and that's why I'm thankful for.
I'm thankful for my family, friends, sweetheart, Angie Keys painting, Santa, and Jesus, and Mrs. Claus, and thankful for holidays with my family, and thankful for Thanksgiving dinner, my family, thankful for cupcake at church and provider.
Well, the people in whom I'm thankful for this year are the following. From SandiCare LLC, Ramon, Ms. Gilbert, Ms. Logan, Ms. Miller, Andrew, Angelica, Ashley, Diamond, Gilbert, Heather, Jennifer, Karen, Kelsey, Lauren, Marion, Matthew, Molly, Samantha, Seth, and Susanna. And from the Office of Enhanced Ability, my providers including Joe, Adam, Tom, Tim, Mary, Becky, Carrie, Maddie, Jamie, along with Chris, my roommate, and in my heart, Mom and Dad. And above all, God and Jesus.
The Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast will be back after this coffee break.
Hi, my name is Ashley. Follow us on Twitter at SandiCare LLC.
Howdy, this is Marion. Like, subscribe, leave a comment on the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast at podbean.com.
Hi, this is Kelsey. Welcome to SandiCare Radio.
Want to ask us a question? Do you have a comment? We will read and respond to your questions and comments on the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. Email us at sandicarebreakfastclub@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
Hi, Angelica here. Would you like to become a member of the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast? Do you have a waiver that supports people with developmental disabilities? Then contact us at sandycare12@gmail.com. You can be with us in our studio or through remote services.
This includes this episode of Breakfast Club of SandiCare Broadcast. We will leave you with an Operation Quilt.
Gratitude, pink little smiley faces on everything in Texas. Rochelle in Goodrich.
Goodbye, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving to one and all.
Goodbye, everybody. I hope you have a healthy Thanksgiving with your family. Enjoy yourself. And don't get too fat on all the turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Goodbye. Stay toasty and stay frosty.
Take him to court. Uh-oh. Take her to court.
I can't hold it, Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Stay good coming.
Bye.
SandiCare is a proud member
of the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce.